didn't take anything out of the freezer. I need to do that. But I'm going to make an easy meal tonight. I'm just going to use some of this ground turkey. I do need to take something out here. Let's see. Who's that? Anna. I want some chicken. There we go. Get some thighs. Put them in the refrigerator. And I'll need some Asian sauces later for dinner. But I'm just gonna leave that for now. See if there's anything else I need for tonight's dinner. I don't think so. Hello. Hey, Hunter. How's it going? Hey, Allie. Good to see you. Meringue cookies. That sounds good. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is up. I'm going to do some editing in a bit, too. But I wanted to get a head start on dinner because I haven't edited all week. I keep saying I'm going to. I have, oh my gosh, I have pretty much that whole cruise to edit. And then we spent some time back in Puerto Rico after the cruise I have to edit. I think I have some other stuff to edit as well. That I may have done after. But anyway, I'm just doing really simple dinner tonight now because I was sick. Some of these aren't in the best of shape. So I had to toss a whole dang thing of broccoli. I'm glad I have some grown out in the garden, but I hate wasting money, but it will still go to the worms that I have, so it's good. And the worms probably need some extra food anyway. I don't know if worms, I should research that. I don't know if they eat more or less in the wintertime. But I'm just going to do this prep, and then I'm going to do some editing. That way when Chris comes home, I think I'll wait till he actually gets home tonight to cook this because it cooks so quickly. You know, I've got ground turkey, and that's frozen, but I'm going to throw it in the pan and cook that. And then I'll add some Asian seasonings and stir fry this in there. And we're going to have lettuce wraps. I need to remember to put I like peanuts in my Asian food. It gives it some extra texture. Hello, XD Journey. Good to see you. Hunter, how's your day going? Hey, Dark Side. Grandma. Thanks. But I'm a cool grandma. So in my playlist, you'll see I've got some comedy. I've got some car shows. I go to car shows. I do gardening. I travel a lot. I do a little bit of everything. You never know what you're going to get out of my channel. I've gone to concerts. I went and saw George Clinton and P-Funk last year. I went to Jimmy Carter's 100th birthday party last year. Saw a lot of amazing bands. Oh, man. India Ari was there. B-52s. Renee Zellweger was there. Who else? Eric Church, Derek Trucks, Chuck Lavelle from Allman Brothers was there. I mean, Warren Treaty, they're an awesome band. I'd never heard of them before. They kicked butt. They were one of my favorite bands of the night. Who was that other band? It was a young band. Something Love. Group Love, I think, was the name of the band. They were really good. I'd never heard of them before. Yeah, I do some civil rights tour stuff. So I think last year. Hey, Aquatic Beans, how's it going? If Clowney ran for office, would you vote for him? Heck no. Are you kidding me? No. You are so obsessed with Clowney. I thought I was bad. I think you're worse, Aquatic Beans. My little, what I call you, my little waterlogged legume. I love you, though. I do love you. So I had this, I cut too much cabbage last night for my cabbage potato sausage dinner. So I'm just going to add this into my lettuce wraps for tonight. And you can use any kind of meat you want in lettuce wraps. You can use chicken chunks, ground meat, ground beef, all that stuff. Now, I just drained a can of water chestnuts, optional. I drained a can of mushrooms. So, there's that. So once Chris gets home, this dinner is only going to take maybe 15 minutes to put together. Maybe even as low as 10. And we like it, of course, with sriracha and hoisin. I lay off the hoisin because it's pretty sweet. I'll put a little hoisin in my meat initially, and then pretty much just put the sriracha in there. Here's all the worm food going to my worms this week. I told you I got that broccoli in there. I hate that. But the worms need to eat too, so we'll keep them happy. That's another thing. I have worms. Hey, Renee, how's it going, girl? I love seeing your brother today. That was so cool. How to be confident. Letting you run while I'm in clinic. Oh, doesn't sound like you had a good day in clinic. Huh. That sucks, Renee. I hate that for you. But you had a good week last week, and that matters. That matters a lot. Y'all check out Renee's Secret Garden. She's a fierce warrior of leukemia. She just underwent a bone marrow transplant from her gracious, loving brother, and she's doing remarkably well. Okay, so you know how you have to peel your carrot? I don't go and get a knife usually. Depends on how I'm doing, what I'm doing. If I'm cooking carrots, like honey cooked carrot. But this is what I do with salads too. Because, you know, I got to eat my beta carotene to keep my eyes healthy. You know, G-May and I had the same eye issues, kind of. So I had a macular hole. So I got to be... and I have mac degeneration. I think G has too. So they say I'm always a heavy veggie eater, but they'd rather you eat veggies than take supplements. So that's what my doc said. So I like doing this just on salads. Keeps the utensils down to just one. I mean, I know I have a knife here, but this works well in stir fries too, just because it's so thin and it cooks very quickly, and you don't have to get another tool out. I have a julienning tool, but I don't like it. It's a single-use tool, and I'm not about that. I'm funny. I don't like a lot of electronic gadgets or kitchen gadgets. I didn't even have a food processor until I was in my 40s. Well into my 40s. Not that I couldn't afford it. I just didn't have a need for it until I started making pesto. And then once I started making pesto, I was like, okay, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. But this is almost done. Almost. done. And so then, yeah, I'll just stir fry the meat, toss in these veggies, add some peanuts, add the canned goods, and that will be dinner. I have, I'll show you what I have real quick. Okay, it's kind of a splurge, but at my age and time, and sometimes time is worth it. I know these aren't always great, but these Better Green, they're very, it's the full leaf already washed and everything. So I use these. They're great for wraps, sandwiches. I'll cut it up and make salads. It's so super versatile. So that is what we're doing with that tonight. Plus, again, that'll save me a lot of time. But I like to cook fresh. I don't do too much overly processed food if I can avoid it. You know, I'll do, like I have noodles. I have, I make my husband cereal. I tend to eat more processed cereal because I'm not a fan of just toasted oats with fruit and nuts in it. Cornbread, I'll buy the Jiffy cornbread. I'll buy canned vegetables, but you know, I have my gardening too. So I have a lot of stuff in my freezer that I grew myself. All right. So I'll keep this booty here in case I get a little munchy later before dinner. All I had today was a leftover. Chris made some frozen, that's another thing. Got frozen biscuits because of the storm we had coming up, and Chris made a bunch of biscuits this weekend, way too many. So I ate the last of the biscuits, made an egg and cheese biscuit sandwich. And that was my breakfast and lunch. All right. So this is ready for dinner tonight. I'm just going to take a damp towel and lay over it. We don't have any bugs or anything in the house, but, you know. At least the paper towel I can feed to my worms as well. There you go. And it's all nicely covered and ready for dinner. That's dinner prep. What did that take me? 12 minutes, 13 minutes. And then the cook time, it'll be a half-hour dinner. One pan, one cutting board, this, a knife, and a can opener. So not much in the way of dishes. Of course, I'll use a spoon when I go to stir fry. But yeah, so this is my only Christmas thing I have. Whatever. I bought that last year in Port St. Lucie. It got cold, and I didn't have much in the way of winter clothes. Tissue just in case. Oh my gosh, I was coughing this morning too. Again, I don't know if I'm getting worse or better. And probably, so Friday, it's supposed to be, I don't know, in the 50s. So I'm going to try and get my seedlings going. Take advantage of the warmer weather. I already have the place set up inside where I need to put them once I get everything planted. So I'll be doing that probably on Friday. I'll do a garden tour maybe on Saturday because I haven't been out there. It looks like the pak choi survived the snow and the super cold temperatures. No, I've said another time. And but I haven't been out in the ground garden to see how the broccoli and collard greens and turnips and all that are doing. Even if the turnips got killed, the roots are underground, so they should be fine. But the weight of the snow, like, really pushed down on all the garden hoops, so it kind of smushed things. And that, but once it melted, they all popped right back up. So I like those fiberglass hoops, hoop-de-doops. So now I'm re-editing a video I edited the other day and had to re-edit. So that's insane because I left one little clip out of my video. That really rots. I'm still getting used to Adobe Express, but I do love it. I do love it. So start from your content. Here we go. Social media. This program is so crazy easy. YouTube video. So we're going to create. And here's my stuff here. And I've already offloaded all of my phone onto my external backup drive, which is where I keep everything. That way, if there's a home emergency or anything, I can grab that baby and I'll be out of here like a shot. And not lose anything ever. And then I just went through reorganizing all my files because I was just dumping them in the hard drive. But now I've got it separated and files organized by dates. So I have 2001 to 2004 and then each quarter. And then, oh my gosh. What is this? Why is it behaving badly? That's my problem is I have like I need more practice with this. All right, so here we are. This is the Cruisy Cruise. Where am I? I know it's weird. Let me see if this is one I want. Not at all. Not at all. No. Delete scene. Trash. See, this is since I'm new to using this, it takes me a while. Upload. And I did this, I wonder where that is. And it kind of throws me off too because I had Chris upload all of his stuff. But because of my legs and my hips and everything, I didn't go down to the waterfall level. I took shots from above on the waterfall, but I didn't do like walk all the stairs and everything like that. That was crazy. I think this is where I started. Y'all get a sneak peek of this too. Check that out. You see that? This up here, it's hard to see. I get a better angle of it later. That is an actual Botero that was on the cruise ship. It's 3 of 3, woman eating fruit. You know, Eddie's from Colombia. Botero is a Colombian artist. Not believe it. Like, I stopped what I was saying in this video. You'll see. Because I was just in awe that it was even there. That was crazy to me. Oh, what does that do? What did that do? I don't even know. I think I need to delete this too because I actually had an intro that I did. Where is that? My stuff. And this is what I love about this program is the editing is so much easier. Like on my phone editing, I would have to, if I wanted to say cut a piece of this out of here, I just do like this. Well, I can do this. Leave it where it was, and then I can right click, duplicate, and I'll put it over here, and then I can just adjust what I want where. It really makes editing so easy. Whereas on my phone, I would have to edit, save as a copy, edit, save as a copy, and then I'd have 3 pieces of video instead of just one. I gotta figure out how to do this again. I just got this Christmas, and then I went on vacation for I went on vacation for several weeks, and then I was sick, so I'm just kind of getting back into it. I think no. No, I have it in here somewhere. Look, I have a bimbo thing. I animated her. I was working on something for Christmas. And then that didn't happen. But I actually made some commercials. I'm trying to find where this is. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. That is not it. This was us in Barbados. Oh no. This is not going well today. So I don't know why you can't right click and delete here. You actually have to click on it and then delete. The others you can. I don't understand that. And I made like a little intro, and that should still be available. I don't know why it isn't. Hmm. Got a short I've got to put out. Is it going to be short? I don't know. I have a lot of shorts to put out. There's the Botero in its full glory right there. Where is it? It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see that right there. But it drove me nuts. They had all this amazing on the ship, and I tried to, I asked them if they had a directory of all the art. And they're like, oh, go down. They had this place where they sold, oh my God, they sold Thomas Kincaid and they sold all this other crap. You know, it was all duplicates, copies, whatever. So I had asked for, I asked for a guide for all the art on the ship. They're like, oh, just go down and ask them down there. Of course, they didn't have it because they're selling their own stuff. They're not interested in the collection on the ship. And what they were selling certainly wasn't even the same quality of what was on the ship. Oh, that Yucano coffee. We bought some of that. We just finished it. It was so good and so smooth. I did a grocery shopping thing. So you can see the prices in San Juan are crazy. Very crazy. Where is... Where is this intro? San Juan. I don't know which part of San Juan I liked better, where we stayed the first part of the trip or the second part of the trip. They both had their charms, for certain. There's a back end view of the Botero lady eating a fruit. But yeah, the other thing I might do this week, I don't know, it depends on how many videos I can get edited. Because I need to start putting up full videos again. At some point, we'll probably do an art unwrapping so I can get my collection back up on the walls. I need to unwrap it. I'll probably just do a little bit at a time. And then kind of like enough for us to hang over the weekend. Like not as a full-time job, but if I can work Chris for a couple hours hanging artwork again, that would be good. Because I'm just tired of it hanging out. And it needs to be visible when viewed. This is really frustrating, y'all. How do I, with an under project, I swear it was one of these 9 days ago. Ugh. I'm just so frustrated right now. I might have to just start over with an intro. I think I do. Dang it. One of these save as videos. My stuff. It's the Windows stuff. I don't understand. All right. I guess I have to start from the beginning. All right. I don't even know, did I ruin? Because I don't see my editing thing down here anymore. There it is. It popped up. All right. I don't know if I want that to be it as my beginning or that. What happened to it has replaced. I'm just trying to make an intro right here. I don't know about that. We'll see. No, I don't think I'll add this one because it is a different island. And this I want to be the part of the other island. I'm trying to think which island is which. That's always hard. Urgh. Duplicate. Replace. Upload. Why does that still show? It's so weird because I just did a replace and look, it just replaced that. Why? I think once you, what I don't like about this is I have a hard time, like if you make something your first scene, it's difficult to replace that scene, or it's difficult to insert a scene in front of it. So that is what I have an issue with. You want that. And then that. I don't know if it's the same island though. I don't know. All right. That's about as much as I want in that part of the intro. Let's not include a hair flip in there. All right, how's that look? All right, I like that. I like that. I like that expression. Throw a little blingy boat in there. Just for a couple seconds though. See where we're gonna add here. Upload. Oh, wrong island. I don't know what it's doing there. Yes. Yes. 2.7. Let's go a little bit less. 2.4. All right. So I'm kind of learning this too, y'all. How's the chat looking? So I'm editing, if anyone's watching. And Adobe Express, I find it very easy. It was very intuitive. What I'm having some issues with, though, is kind of managing my files, and I deleted. So this is this weird thing that I don't understand with Adobe Express, and that is you can make all of this, and I can take this and I can download it just as it is. And when you download it, and it's already set up to be a YouTube video, and that's what we're doing. We're editing a video here. We're creating a video. This is an intro. I'm using just several clips. And then when you go to download it, it'll say, do you want to create a video? But when I'm downloading it, that is a video. That's what I'm creating. So then with Adobe Express, you have the cloud. And then in the cloud, it will save your work. So then you end up with like a working file like this, and then you end up with a video file when you select create a video. But in a way, it's totally unnecessary because I can upload either one to YouTube and it's going to work. However, what happened was, I think it, see, it saves everything to the cloud automatically. This is going to be my St. Martin intro. For real, FRFR. Because I don't know what happened, but I'm trying to also conserve my cloud storage in Adobe Express, even though I really don't even need it in a sense. But what happened here was I did the video, I did the download after I did my edit, and it was the full complete video. And I also did the video, which I think I'm going to quit doing because it gets confusing in a sense. Because then what happened, I end up with two videos in a sense, right? And then I delete one so that there's not two in the cloud, right? To manage my storage a little better. But what happened was I accidentally deleted the wrong one. Because I think after I download it, I still can come in here and make my edits. But what happened was and I don't even know where it is now. I had my video all set, and then I realized I did not include, I included our entree for dinner, but not our actual dinner. So I went to pull the file up to add a scene, like in between. You can come in here and add a scene in between. I was going to do that, but then this file that you can edit off of was gone. So now I'm basically having to start all over from everything, but I thought I had also saved this intro video that I had done. And you saw where I went to your stuff. And looked at files, and the only things coming back, it says Celebrity Summit Cruise St. Martin. This was part 2, and that is kind of gone. It's pulling up as a it's pulling up as like just a JPEG or something, and I don't understand why that is at all. Libraries, favorites. I mean, so here I am kind of starting over again. Upload, Express. Oh, maybe here, under Express maybe? No, they're all the same one. Images, videos, nothing. Nada. So anyway, I don't understand what's going on here. So anyway, moving on. Upload from device. Maybe that one. A little bit. No, I think I have, actually, this is a hotel we stayed in the first time we went to St. Martin. And it was funky because it had really low ceilings. But we stayed only there like 2 or 3 days, and then we went to another island and we came back and we stayed on the French side. But that's going to be in this video actually. So I shouldn't be giving my secrets away in the upcoming video. What I love about this program is that I can use elements, brands. You can go into media and I can look for stuff. And I can use all these free. Now, I will say a secret. So I bought my Adobe Express. I got a year. And then I also got Restream for a year. Restream so I can do stuff with other content creators and go live on my channel and on their channel, which was the main reason I got it. And Pro Secret, buy them at Black Friday sales because I got half off on both. Half off on Adobe, so I'm only paying like $100 for the whole year. And I can use all these images, I can use AI, I can use audio, video. It gives you a lot of options. So it's very nice, very nice. And you can remove backgrounds, arrays, you can remove objects, insert objects. It's really incredible. It's a very dynamic bit. Like I said, it's very also intuitive most of the time. Add text. I just want plain text. Oh, add your text. All right. Because when you click on text, it brings up all these other things you can do, but up here you just have add your text, and then you can add just plain text. And this text is black, but since our St. Martin is in white, I'm going to change it to white. And I'm going to see what that does. It looks like it may be something I don't want. Oh yeah, that's cool. Just need to increase the size to kind of match. I think that's the one I want. And bring it up here. Where's center? And I like this because when you go to do your lettering, you can just take that block and you move it around, and once this purple pink line comes up, you know you've centered everything. So I've got a welcome back to St. Martin. All right. So there's my little quick intro. Why did it stall there? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like where it was shaky there. So let's take that one out. Let's insert. We're going to add a scene. We're going to upload. Now, I know if I go here, is that all I have there? Oh yeah. All right, delete scene, insert scene. I know somewhere I have a and that's a problem if you go too long like I did here without editing. You end up kind of lost, and it takes forever to figure out what is what. What island was this? This isn't it. It was a different island. The other thing I've had where I've yeah, that is the hardest part of this. Is keeping up with what videos were on what day, what island. So I think that's a lot of the next island. Nope. Delete scene, add scene again. See, this is monotonous. This is why editing can take forever. Especially on like me, if you're like days behind. lot of times when I release a video, that video is a week or more old, oftentimes. So I think those can be shorter. These need to be like 2 seconds long. And it gives you a time when you start making the one's already small. All right, let's look at this. All right. What do you think? Should I put the welcome back to St. Martin in the beginning or at the back end? Who all's watching? We got one. One is the loneliest number. All right. Maybe I'll put it up here. That helps. Now you can just go down here and add audio. And I want what do I want here? Let's do some Island Sounds Mom. Oh. My keyboard's gonna get funny now. All right. Oh, what is happening here? Did I have a stuck thing? What is going on? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on there? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that here? Oh, was it my, oh, what is going on? This is so weird. Huh. That is bizarre. All right, I'm going to shut down. Let's pull up a Word document, a blank document. Why is my space bar going? Is it stuck? I might need a new, oh my gosh. Oh, you know what it is? That was funny. That was funny. I had my tripod on. I had my tripod on the key. That was super funny. All right, my stuff. So what does this say? Cruise intro. So that's the original I did. Why does it come up just like as a static file? That's too long. Cruise intro video. No music. All right. Nah. Add audio. Oh no. Because on the other one, I added the audio all together, I think. Social media, YouTube video, upload. Oh no, your stuff. See, it's showing up as images instead of videos. Cruise intro. Right here. Add as an image, add as a page. But it's a whole video. That is not what I want. Okay. So it did whatever. So that part of this is very confusing to me. All right. Well, it's there. And I need to see which of my videos was the last one I posted. I think I did part 1 of St. Lucia. St. Martin. View my channel. Let me look at my videos. Celebrities Day 2, St. Martin Part 1. So I have St. Martin Part 2 I need to do. This was lunch, and where we saw the turtle. We saw a loggerhead turtle as we were eating lunch, diving right outside the window of the boat. It was amazing. All right, so we're doing St. Martin Cruise Part 2. All right. Add scene. Upload. I guess I really need to kind of watch that video. To know where I left off. Oh, stop. Yeah, I'm live. I guess it buffered a bit. All right. Oh man, I uploaded this 8 days ago. It's been 8 days since I've done a real video upload. Y'all have been sick, so I'm trying to play catch up. I just haven't been feeling like editing because it's a lot of work. And once you, and these videos, the video I'm working on now was from before Christmas. Like a week before Christmas or more. Maybe a week and a half before Christmas. So remembering what I did when you're my age, remembering what you did and where you went and can be a challenge. So I'm going to go back. Oh, look. All right, skip this ad. Why is that fuzzy? Oh, that's right. I did fuzz it a bit because I had my personal information there. All right, so double time. This is how I watch a lot of YouTuber videos. Is I do my playback speed and I double it up. So we went through that. Here's lunch. There's a turtle dive. More lunch, dessert. More of the restaurant, more art, and the outro. Okay. Don't forget the outro. All right. Don't forget the outro. Upload. Okay, now I kind of know where I left off. Let me details. So my husband uploaded his videos. Oh my gosh. All right. So now they should all kind of be in an order. View, extra large icons because my vision is terrible. San Juan, San Juan. Let's see if I can get you in a better place. San Juan. Uh, uh. These aren't really in order though. That's San Juan. Okay, here we go. All right. Open. Add scene. Upload. Open. Add scene. Upload. Why are we going through this again? All right. Once you get everything uploaded, then you can, I don't know why it's starting from the beginning. Gosh, dang it. I'm going to have to offload those. All right. I may add these, I may not. Because that's a really good shot of the good bit of the island. It's not video, but they are stills. You can just kind of throw some music in there. Since we didn't get off on the island, we had been there before. Let's see. Oh. I wonder if it'll let me add 2 scenes. Oh, it did. Okay. I'm liking that. All right. I don't like that it's bouncing back to the very beginning. Was this part of dinner? think it's this, this. But I don't want that. I guess I can put it in there and take it out. But I'm pretty sure I guess I didn't get my dinner in that night. Unless I edited part of my dinner out, which I do sometimes and I shouldn't because it messes this process up. I love that picture of Chris. Oh, he's so silly. I asked him to give me a silly pose, though. Dang it. Oh, maybe that wasn't the dinner that night. And did I miss our last dinner? I don't think so. Maybe I didn't. Wow. Maybe I didn't videotape dinner that night. It was exquisite. Maybe I just need to type in there what we had. Because I had the lamb. And it was beautiful. It was so good. But that's a problem if I notice that I needed to edit something out of my phone, then sometimes I'll go ahead and do a quick edit, but then that's going to throw it off in the lineup. Like, say I go back to the room and I'm like, oh, I'll do some work, and I just edit some stuff. Yeah, that can mess up some stuff if I edited after. So see, there's a St. Lucia thing now. But that was Antigua. Is this still St. Martin? Bassa. Maybe I can tell by the appetizers. They did different appetizers every night too. I mean, some nights they'd be the same, but not always. All right. Was this dinner? Maybe? Let's see. Oh yeah, this was dinner. Because that was my lamb chops. Oh good, I found it. I found it. All right, yum. But before dinner, there was appetizers. Here we go. So I have the menus. There's the appetizer. That's why I missed it on the first go round. When I first edited this video. It was so frustrating because I worked 4 hours on this video the first time. And then because I made that intro, and then, yeah, that was crazy. But you know what? I'm looking at this. I think I should just be able to like pop this up again. Can I? Now I'm wondering if I can do this and save me a lot more time because I've got to edit music, I've got to do a lot of other stuff, and I'm not sure. Saint Part 2. I'm going to test. Because I was just able to open up that intro I created. And it looked like a static file, but then I was able to. This is what's not intuitive about Adobe Express. It says changes you made may not be saved, but there's nowhere. There's download, share. There's, putting the name in a file. There's no, there's no file. There's start a new file, rename, duplicate, convert to presentation, download, share, show version. There's no file save. So this is where I have an issue. So what I normally do, I just close it. And then I pray that it's still there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Adobe Express. Your stuff. But it's blank. Let's open it up, see if anything happens. Oh, see, it's all there. See, that just drives me nuts. All right. I guess it can't be like Microsoft and have to save as blah, blah, blah. But it is like, when you're just learning this, it's kind of put your stomachs in knots to not know. 2.0. 2.0. All right, let's pull this up. See what we got. Oh, edit timeline. All right, so there's my intro with music, all of that. Let's go down here. All right, it's just here that I need to add that. Oh, you know what I can do? I can, what do I have at the end of this? Nothing but my thing. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I love about Adobe. I'm going to right click. I'm going to duplicate. And so when it duplicates, it's going to be right here. Right? So then all I have to do is get rid of this down to the part where I didn't add that other meal in. Or entree. And then, okay. I don't know why it's doing that weird overlay like that. All right, but I think right there, I put my earbuds on, listen to how it sounds. All right. All right. Need to turn up the volume, jam. All right. I need a little bit more length on this. All right. Man. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and I think I just learned how to do that. Oh, perfect. So now I can go in here and I can end this beyond that. See what happens to my movie when I edit though. Oh, come on. Go backwards. Is it not going to allow that? Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay. And I think this is where I need to add the scene I omitted. All right, so upload. This was easier than I thought, even though I just wasted, I don't know how much time. But it still would have taken me like another probably a couple hours to edit this video. So ah, beautiful. All right, let's see how it transitions here. Oh no. What happened to my audio? All right, something happened to my audio here though. I mean, all the audio is perfect. Okay, now the audio here, I need to adjust the volume just a bit. All right, so volume. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. All right, back here. All right, there's just this one little spot here. And they make it hard to see. It's like just a minute second. All right. Oh, perfect. All right. Now we're good. Audio is good. All right. A little bit of change there. See how the transition goes. All right, perfect. We're going to name this now 2.0 final. That saved me a heck of a lot of time. A heck of a lot of time. File. Download. And that's the other thing. I wish you could download it as like download it into my regular just straight off the bat. Download it right into my my external backup drive for YouTube. That would be nice. Because that's the file, that's the drive I'm working off of anyway, is my external YouTube drive, not my laptop. Because I back all of my YouTube videos up onto my external drive in case of an emergency. All right. Although, you know what? I was going to add some music there, but I'm not. See, and this is what gets me. Start download. But I started it as a YouTube video, so I don't know, because when you start a download here and then you do a YouTube video, then you end up with two videos basically. Just drives me nuts. I don't know why why it does that. So anyway, that is done. So it is 5:37. I'm gonna go cook some dinner now with y'all. While that downloads. Yay. So, all right, let's go. Whoever's watching, thanks for watching. I'm gonna guess it's my hubby. But I'm gonna go do some dinner and then I can go back and edit some more video in a bit. So, ooh. All right, let's get dinner started. I can't wait. This is one of my favorite meals. I really do love it. I love it. Don't you married then? All right. I got some peanuts because I like peanuts. Peanut. All right, here we go. I'm going to get a pan on hot. We are going to get you at a better angle here to watch me cook. All right. You get my silicone stuff so I'm not banging your ears while I pull this off. I'm going to go get some sauces from the back. All right, I really feel better about getting that edited. All right, so I grabbed some hoisin. I got some sesame oil, a little soy sauce here. You know what I forgot was the sriracha. I don't know, maybe we finished that one bottle. Let's me look. It's almost gone now. There's a little bit left, but I have another full bottle, which I'll put on the table for dinner. For dinner, I should have another full bottle. If I don't, wow. I have some Balolic, not the same. A whole bunch of hoisin. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I need to go through my, man, I'm a slacker. What the heck? I have like 3 bottles of hoisin or sesame sauce and stuff. I don't see any sriracha. Man. All right. Well, in lieu of that, can't believe I'm out of that. Well, I mean, I do have the Sembaolic, which is good. I could always put Sembaolic in here and then just a little bit of rice wine vinegar, but I have these chili crisps too. So they'll be going on the table. All right. Since I'm using turkey meat, I probably have some chicken in there, but I'm just going to add some flavorless oil in here. And I had the pan preheating, so it's pretty hot. That's why I took it off the burner right now, just for a minute. And then I forgot to take any meat out last night. So what I have here is a roll of frozen turkey. It works. It works. Hard part is getting into it. I'm going to have to use a knife. Oh, I have a knife. Already available. All right. I wanted to do that over here so that I don't get any, contaminate anything over there. It's frozen, but it'll thaw as it cooks. One reason I like this meal is if I forget to take something out or if something hasn't thawed all the way, I always keep these like in chicken or turkey handy. That way, I always have like a backup meal that's quick and easy because you can use a lot of canned items in this. And for me, I always keep cabbage in my refrigerator, usually. So it's rare for me to not have cabbage in my fridge. So I'm going to do a little bit here. No, actually, I have two of these giant lids. I don't know why, because I don't recall ever having another giant pan like this. Now, it could have been a friend's pan, but I kind of doubt that. Because usually I'm the one to do all the cooking. And I don't think I would have taken something over. So I'd prepped these before I went to work editing. I have carrot, cabbage, bell pepper, onion. I have a can of water chestnuts and a can of mushroom. And that's the other thing about this dish is if you don't like it, don't put it in there. I had the cabbage left over from last night, so turn this down just a little bit. We are making lettuce wraps here. And my turkey was frozen. So it will thaw quickly in this. So it does kind of become a good meal. The captain's always watching. You wouldn't believe it, Hunter. He is not always watching. He is not. He does not watch my videos. It makes me so sad. But he has gotten, I think, where he is kind of watching the lives sometimes on his way home. So You would think the hubby would be the biggest fan. No, no. But you'd think like after 4 years he'd realize that, okay, this is something she's gonna stick with. Because he's seen me do so much crazy crap since I quit working. My professional job. I've done eBay. I've done photography. I've done, what else have I done? He could probably tell you. Oh gosh. I've helped people who wanted to be in the art world. I've helped them kind of try and launch their stuff. I can only do so much, you know. What else have I done? Oh gosh. I've done a lot. eBay. Well, and I was a buyer because I had to buy stuff to sell in my eBay store. Of course, I did my antique. Oh, yeah, I did antique. I had a booth at one time, but it was way more profitable just having garage sales. Because I would sell mainly to other dealers. Uh, what else have I done? Maintain a house, garden, all this stuff. Now I'm a YouTuber. So, but I was surprised, you know, every time I pull up my archived YouTube videos or videos that I work on off my external drive, I'm always shocked that, you know, wow, I've been doing this crap for, you know, over 3 years. So it's crazy to me. I don't think I saved any of my early, like on my other channel, my Positively Games channel. I don't think I saved any of that stuff. So, yeah. So quick, so easy. What are you eating tonight, Connor? Are you eating pickled herring? How was that steak? How was that steak? I bet it was good. We haven't had a steak since our trip. In fact, it was the last meal we had in San Juan. I went to the grocery store and bought a really nice, thick New York strip, and we split that for a late lunch, early dinner, um, and a salad. So, but yeah, can you believe I cooked on my vacation? I do that every now and then. So, if I have a kitchen, but yeah, we haven't had a steak since then. But I bought, they had a whole, well, they called it bone in. They kept the dang bone away from the meat. Drives me nuts. So they want you to cook it more like a roast. I want it cut into steaks. So they always mess me up because I get it home and then it's like, God dang it, now I have beef ribs separate. Um, but I cut up a bunch of steaks from that rib roast. So I have some really beautiful, like 1 inch thick or better rib eyes. And we were supposed to have, host New Year's Day dinner. And since I've been sick, that hadn't happened. It's going to, though. I just need to get a little more energy going here. So, but luckily, my guests are understanding. It will happen. Will. I like that you can make, like I said, make this from frozen meat or chunks or whatever you want to do. But I like using my little meat logs. I don't buy ground beef in a log form. Mm-mm. No, I found that log ground beef has too much gristle, bone, all kinds of crap. Hey, Mark, how's it going? My energy level. Yeah, if you only knew what I deal with, Hunter, medically. But that's the thing. I think if you just keep going and you stay busy, you get more energy. Have you looked into doing any of those computer classes, Hunter? Mark knows. Mark, do you have more energy now that you're more active in music and stuff? I mean, I think I have the more of a slug I am, the less energy I have. But I do, like I said, I make myself get up and do something, whether it's cleaning or like yesterday, I was beat. But I came in, I detailed my all the stuff. I detailed my stove because it looked like crap when I made that sushi video. Because that's what happens after 3 weeks of being sick. I polished all my stainless steel. So basically gave my kitchen a good workover. I still need to do like a deep like cabinet clean, counter clean. I also need to do cabinets this winter. But goals. But I need Chris to help me with the cabinets because I can't get on ladders and I can't bend over. So, um, but there's not too much to do on lower stuff. So, Mark, do you help out at all at the house? Sure, and find the energy to go to the grocery store. Oh yeah, I don't do that, Hunter. I have that Walmart app, which I love. I hate buying from Walmart, but I love that I have an app and I can compare prices and they have everything like marked down to by the ounce. So any canned goods, any box goods, any cracker, whatever, it's all by the ounce. Price per ounce. My coffee, I buy the cheapest coffee. Maxwell House is the same price as Walmart brand, so that's what I buy. Um, so I just order on the app, which is free, and then Chris picks it up on the way home, and it's free. So I don't waste my time in a grocery store. And I like that too because I eat healthier because I'm not tempted by a bunch of crap. So I find that very, very helpful. In fact, when I see Snack Master doing something, I'm like, really? They have a product like that? Because I would never know because I don't go in the store. I mean, I do rarely, but my favorite store here in the South is Publix. And Publix, what I liked about Publix, well, they do BOGOs. So I've been going back recently um, to look at BOGOs and to buy BOGOs. And it is truly buy one, get one. So if you just get one, it's half the price, which is amazing. But they do a lot of seafood, buy one, get one, a lot of times. And they have really good quality produce and food. So, especially compared to Walmart. I mean, I'm just appalled of the stuff that Walmart will put in my bag sometimes. But the beauty is I can always, oh, and they've like, it's like they play football with my canned goods. I had like 3 cans of tuna, the big ones, and they were totally dented in. So you can get your refund right online. So whenever I get bad produce or damaged goods like that, immediately do the refund thing, and they've never given me a hassle. So that's been a bonus. Um, But sometimes if you're looking for something to make a dish, then you don't get it because they give you something crappy or whatever. But I love that the Walmart stuff is free. Like I said, I'm not tempted by bad food. The downside is that I will order stuff with the intention of making a dish. And then by the time the food is delivered and I go to, I'm like, I forget what I was craving and what I was going to make. Yeah. And that's the thing. I hate Walmart. Totally against Walmart. But then once COVID came, it was a godsend because my regular grocery store, they were only doing Instacart and that's expensive. That's ridiculously expensive. So I had to quit them and then I've just pretty much stuck with Walmart. But I can't go in their stores. It hurts my body, those dang concrete floors. And you have to walk so far to get everything. No, no, I don't do it. But the thing is, too, well, get this with Walmart, if your grocery bill is over $35, you can order for shipping. So you can order clothes, you can order whatever to be shipped to your house for absolutely free. So that's a perk. That's a perk. I'm waiting for it to go away though, because they who's this? Matt. Oh, Mark. Huh. What are we prepping here? I'm making so this is turkey meat and it was frozen. So we're kind of thawing it, scraping it as I go. And then I'm gonna make some really good Asian lettuce wraps. Really healthy stuff. So it's gonna be I'm about to add in my vegetables. I've got and my peanuts. I've got carrot, leftover cabbage that I didn't use from last night that I cut off a big head, onion, bell pepper that I need to use. I've got water chestnuts for some texture and crunch as well. Some mushrooms because we like mushrooms. And then I have a bunch of sauces over here. I've got hoisin, I've got sriracha, I've got a little bit of soy sauce. Oh, sorry, this is sesame oil to give it that Asian flavor. Hoisin. At the table, we'll put on some spicy chili crisp, which these are really good and they're not terribly spicy. They're not a spice that builds, it's a spice that holds. And it's medium heat, I would say. And then I like to add some peanuts in there for extra protein and crunch, extra texture. So this is done. This is where it starts going really quickly. So I'm going to put the lid to the side. And I'm going to add a little bit of sesame oil. It doesn't take much. It's just a flavor thing. It's just a flavor thing. And then we're going to add this, all this at the same time because I'm not being picky tonight. Normally I would add onions and cabbage and, you know, the stuff that takes more time in first. And the carrots in last since I kind of just shredded those. I like putting purple cabbage in here just for the color. Alright, so add that up. And the water chestnuts, I kind of just rough chop them. because I don't need those big old hunks in my lettuce wrap. Kind of like chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. So we're chopping chestnuts. Alright. You do the same with the mushrooms too. Kind of just extends them so you don't get a big old piece of mushroom just in one bite. And then there's no more mushroom throughout the dish. Like I said, it's just a rough chop though. Didn't have to be pretty. It's all going in a wrap. A lettuce wrap. Alright, I need to go wash that because I had raw meat on there. Alright, and wash my hands. Getting crusty, getting crusty. Alright. You know, I've never looked up the nutritional value of water chestnuts. I should probably do that sometime. I don't know what's it. I wish I had some green onion. I have some in the garden, but yeah, I like this. This dish just comes together so well. It's good for leftovers. This is another really good Super Bowl dish. Hunter, should I make the, oh, you know what I need in there? I can't believe I forgot. You think I should make the mussels and white wine the way I do for Super Bowl? Pit. And mussels aren't very expensive. And they're so good. I really like mussels. Oh, I really like mussels. I can't believe I forgot. It's a very important ingredient. That's okay. I forgot to put garlic in there. Can you believe it? I'm such a garlic fiend. In fact, when I first got sick, I made that, I made the 1908 salad dressing because, dang, it's just so good and full of garlic. See, that's what I love about this dish too. It's very forgiving. Very forgiving. You can overcook the vegetables. You can undercook the vegetables. There, that's like 3 cloves of garlic. Delicious. Delicious. I'm going to throw some peanuts in here. Now, some people would put the peanuts in the oil first and then take them out and reserve them. If you're Chinese and you were cooking this dish, that's exactly what you would do. So, there's a little more in here than I thought. So this is some chili sauce. Dead soldier. Sriracha, sriracha. And a little bit of hoisin. This is kind of what makes it stick together. So it goes on the lettuce a lot better. And you can tell there's a lot of good flavor at the bottom on that fond of the thing, but you can see it's starting to come up from the steam and the soy sauce that I put in there. And Chris still isn't home, so, but by the time he rolls in, I'm going to put the lid back on here and that will all come right up actually. See, so now it kind of holds a little bit more together. I mean, it's not like glue, but you see it's just not all loosey-goosey like it was. And then once this fond on the bottom of the pan loosens up, that'll also add a little kind of like glue-like texture in there, which is good. And then I'll show Mark. I think Hunter, I think you saw the lettuce earlier. But basically, I just buy this stuff. Buy that stuff. You basically, I'm going to make one real quick right here. This is what you do, this is what you do. You just take this, you put it in your wrap. It's a wrap. Well, I got a funky piece. I should use the whole piece. And you kind of just, make a taco out of it. Let me get some of this hoisin here. So it's very low carb, very healthy. You put whatever veggies you want in here. Oh, there's some hoisin. Yummy, yummy. Oh, crap. All right, I think those are the same. All right. That is that. Super easy dinner. I love it. Healthy, healthy. Like I said, normally at the table I wouldn't add as much hoisin. So these actually work better if you have like a piece like this and then you put it in whole and then you wrap it like this. Eat it. That's how we normally do. Some of these pieces are small. But these are real flexible, so these are easy to wrap the food in. Although this one's a little bit torn. I'll make it work. Make it work, Andre. Make it work. That's what we do. So I love this. Such a super meal. Super nutritious. All right. There we go. That should be enough. So I got a plate of the lettuce. I'll put the main part of the dish in a bowl when Chris gets here. Oh. And then, yeah, that will be dinner. And then leftovers for lunch tomorrow. I'll take all of this over to the table and put my peanuts away. But yeah, I definitely need, and that's the other thing I like about ordering from Walmart's, Hunter, is that when I have that app, like right now I know I need to order some sriracha. I can put it right on the app right now, and then, you know, when I get enough food that I need to buy, so you have to order $35 for it to be free to order and to pick up, or to have anything shipped to you. So once I get to $35, then I'll place an order, and yeah. And then I get to go pick it up. But right now I know I need that item, so I can put it on. So it's like also a running grocery list, which I really love. Because I was terrible. I have, I would use my phone. And that's what people are like, oh, I forgot my grocery list. I put everything in my phone because I'm not going to leave my phone anywhere. So that's helpful. Always helpful. All right, I need to take my hair down. Time to let the hair down. Oh my God. Wonder why my connection's so buffery weird. You know? What's up with that? Is it buffering or is it just on my side? Because I know I've lost connection like a couple of times. What are you eating tonight? You're not eating pickled herring tonight, are you? Did you tell me how that steak was? Oh, no. But yeah, I refuse. Like this weekend, we had to get a new white microwave too. I told Chris, I'm like, okay, nothing is allowed to break down. We just bought a new faucet. We bought a new dishwasher. Like, and then the microwave broke down when I was in the middle of popping my popcorn. I'm like, I was going to try and be super, super conservative financially here, but man, it's not going well to start. So I don't know. It's so frustrating, home ownership. God. It's like, at what point do I give it all up? You know? And then where will I move? That's the other thing. That's the other thing. There's a place in downtown Decatur, but you have to have limited income. And it is so nice in downtown Decatur. It's right next to the MARTA station, so you can get around anywhere in Atlanta you want to go. And Decatur is just a cool little town. And it's close to downtown Atlanta. But we won't be able to afford to live there when we give up this house. And then my other thought is Athens would be a good town because they have a bus station, they have two really good hospitals, they have the university there. You can take free college classes. Have you looked into doing that, Hunter? Because here, I think once you hit 60, maybe this year, 62 or 65, you can take free college classes as long as there's room in the class. So, and there'd be some cool extracurricular classes to take. Pork cutlets with mashed potatoes and steamed cauliflower and carrots. That sounds good. Sounds really good. Do you use the instant or real potatoes? And are the pork cutlets cubed or are they just like pork loin cutlets? I like the cubed pork cutlets, but there's only one store you can get them at, and that's at Publix, not Walmart. Oh, nice, nice. I tell you what, though, I've gone to making box mashed potatoes sometimes, and they're just good as a like an emergency prep item, right? So because I can always cook those easily out on my grill, you know, boil the water on the grill and then whip it up. So it's a good backup. Or make potato pancakes on the grill or whatever. Yeah, tenderized, kind of like a cube steak. That's how I like them. That's how I like them. Now with those, sometimes I'll just like throw them in a pan, make a homemade gravy with it, throw in a can of mushrooms or whatever. Sometimes I put in wine with that. And then I'll make a chicken katsu, you know, Japanese chicken katsu, and do that with a hoisin over rice. I like that. Even the Idahoan, have you tried that brand? I don't get like the butter flavored or any of that stuff. I just get the plain Idahoan type. And there is a difference. So, because I tried Walmart brand, it's terrible. Terrible mashed potatoes. They're really glutinous, you know, for whatever reason. Hmm. Wonder where Chris is. He didn't send me, well, I haven't paid attention. He may have sent me a message that he was on his way home, but I wouldn't know. Because you don't get that with YouTube. I don't think there's a way to look. I've never tried and I don't want to mess up my stream. But yeah. So I was surprised, Hunter. So my watch hours were down below 300, which, you know, you have to have like an average of 311 watch hours per day to stay within that 400, whatever, 4,000, whatever it is they want. So I want to thank you because, you know, me going and doing these lives, it's really boosted up my watch hours quickly. So I think I got down to almost like 211, 220, 30. I mean, it was pathetic. After that one video that did real well, started falling down off the once it expired, the 365-day thing. Yeah, it dropped so dramatically. But now I'm almost up to like 309. So that was really amazing. But it's definitely, I wish I had done more lives earlier. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But now, and these lives, so have you ever looked at lives like these vertical lives, and how to get to them? Because I'll get a notification like Gmail or somebody is live on Restream or whatever because I'm subscribed to them. But on these short screens, you can on these screens, the way YouTube promotes them more is if you're scrolling through shorts, all of a sudden a live will come up like this, and then um, you can watch. But once you get one live up, you can just start scrolling and you'll see other people who are live. And so, yeah, I notice at night a lot of people get a lot of views on lives. Like everybody seems to like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess that's because European time and Asian times and stuff. That's when people are awake. So I don't know. They get a lot more views. So I've thought about doing some middle of the night stuff, but then I feel funny because I'm like, oh, you already went on live, in the afternoon. Now you're going to do it in the middle of the night. But I know like Angela Critters is up in the middle of the night. Renee's Secret Garden is up in the middle of the night. So I don't know. So I do know people that are up that late. Well, and I guess any West Coast people, right? Because I have seen West Coast kids up at that time of night. So have you ever seen these, Hannah? Spicy chili crisps. They're really good. You can hear them. Hear how crunchy they are? And these are in the refrigerator. You would think they would become less crunchy, but no, they don't. And they are exactly what they say. They're chili crisps. So they add just a slight, like if you eat them with rice, kind of plain, they'll add a little bit of crunch to your rice. Here's the, it's kind of what they look like. They're very small, but they pack a really big crisp. Let's see. How do they do that? They do that. It's not really helping. Anyway. And they're smoky. They're smoky, slightly salty, just a little bit though. But they're really, really good. Like I said, the heat holds. It doesn't like intensify the more you eat it. It just stays a nice, even keeled heat. It's beautiful. Not too much, not too little. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. But it's so good. It is so good. Worth checking out if you like heat. It's only 3 grams of carb in, oh dang, serving size, 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons has 280 milligrams of sodium. But I probably won't eat 2 tablespoons. I'll probably only have like 1. And you can tell I didn't add a lot of sodium to the Asian dish, just a splash of soy sauce. The sodium in here is 70 milligrams for 1 teaspoon. It's a little bit higher. I added about a tablespoon. But that was for all that food, so it's still not terrible. Yeah, so that'd be about 210 for the whole dish. And then the hoisin has, ooh, the hoisin is the killer, man. 2 tablespoons. I don't think you can see that, but it's 1,090 milligrams of sodium in hoisin. 18 grams of added sugar. So it's very high in sugar and sodium. That's why I only sprinkle a little bit of this on the dish. Kind of like I said, as a glue more than anything. So, thanks. I appreciate it. Hopefully I won't have any blaring sound alterations, you know? Because that's what happened to me. I'll watch, I'll try and watch G-Mang on Saturday night, but I'll turn it on, let it run. But inevitably, then like Nacho comes on and wails out a song or something. I'll start it with somebody like really quiet and chill, and then, yeah, I'll get blasted and waking up. So I'm thinking about, so I think on my travel, do you think I should break up my travel playlist too? Like in Florida, trivia, well, travel. Let's stick with travel. Florida, any other states I've done. I have shorts for South Carolina. I have a couple videos in South Carolina, but I never, or North Carolina, but I really never go anywhere. I think I have some for, no, I went to downtown Salisbury. It's one of the oldest revolutionary settlements in North Carolina, which was shocking to me. For inland. And then we did a couple of restaurants in Salisbury. Well, we did a bar where we didn't eat, and then we did a restaurant. And then I have some Alabama stuff. Maybe I should do stuff by state. So, I don't know. But Florida, I have so many cities, and Florida's so big. Because we have what? Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Maybe that could be one. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. And then do an Orlando, Newport Richey, Port St. Lucie. Maybe just do a West Coast. I don't know. Because I have a lot of videos for the West Coast too. And then Georgia, I have South Georgia, North Georgia, Atlanta. I need to do some more. I think I'm going to do a drive road trip to the mountains. And so Angela Critter shared a short on those crazy Cabbage Patch Kids that were popular, I guess, when in the 80s. And that place still exists. They have a hospital, so you can go to the hospital and have your Cabbage Patch doll delivered to you at the hospital. I mean, it's so crazy. I can't believe they're still in business. But she had an old vintage Cabbage Patch. I think it was a Christmas ornament. So I asked her if she thought I should go up to the hospital and do a video. And the captain's home.
Hello. It smells good in here.
The captain is home. He's ready to eat.
Yep. Talking about all that chili crisps.
Ready. Yeah. Are you cooking dinner now, Hunter? No, I think for some reason I think it's just wigging out for whatever reason. Because I noticed once when I was doing the editing, it lost connection. And then I noticed here when I was showing like the lettuce, it locked up. And then, but it didn't show that it wasn't connecting. Hunter says hello. No, I left it on the stovetop because I know that burner is going to be hot for a while. I guess the beauty or the curse of electric stoves. I miss my gas stove. They have gas across the street, and we could have it piped over here, but I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Somebody else can get it when they tear this house down to build a development. So, which is what they'll do. That's what we're holding out for. We're holding out for a big offer from a developer. And then I might move. Depends on what the offer is. I've already sat down and figured out how much we'd have to be offered to make me move. So, and I think it's still a fair price. But I can't move and not afford a place to live. And it would have to also, have to dollar cost average the rate of inflation into that as well. So, yeah, if I think I'm going to live like till 90, that's the price they'll have to pay. 90 times rent plus inflation. So, because I just can't believe how expensive stuff is. I told Chris I don't think I'd want to live in an apartment. I think I want to live in a duplex. We'll be old, so we won't have our hearing. So if we have college students next door, we don't have to worry about that so much. Landlord probably won't jack our rent up because we're going to stay in place. And I might be able to still have some garden beds with the right landlord. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll have to do. Mm-hmm. So have you started dinner yet, Hunter? Mm. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Hunter. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I know, where was it I saw? Arizona or someplace. They had a bunch of housing like that was multi-housing kind of deal. Um, in one thing, but they didn't have the garages between. But that is a good idea. That's a great idea. Oh, warming? Are you not hungry? Or are you waiting for me to eat? You want to have dinner with us? Let's see. I'm gonna have to serve this out. I guess we need a couple plates.
Yep, I do.
So I don't drink sodas, but Chris does. I'm gonna have to call the Walmart, I think, because at the Walmart we pick up at, they don't have any. What is it? Coke Zero decaffeinated soda.
I was able to pick this up at the one in Snowville.
Yeah, but that's too far, and it's it's closer to your office, but it's too far, and it's an extra trip.
Yeah.
So the I don't know.
It's great having something sweet that doesn't give me any sugar and doesn't keep me awake at night. So
I don't drink it, but it is like kind of sounding good right now, though.
The power of suggestion.
I know, but But I don't know. I haven't had a Coke in so long.
I'll pour you a little bit, yeah, small glass or whatever.
Maybe a little bit, because I don't know that I could drink even a full one.
Mm-hmm. What's ice?
No. I don't need ice. I don't need ice. Alright, I guess that's kind of it. That is dinner. Dinner. So, lettuce wraps it is. Lettuce and filling. Nice and hot. Yum. Yum. Cheers, Connor. Cheers. Mark says, hi, Captain. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I cook in quantity and then Chris will take it for lunch. And then I'm really terrible about eating before dinner. And then if I get really, really hungry, like I'll grab a carrot or I'll grab like with the things I shouldn't eat, like cracker, hummus, or I'll make tuna salad and eat that on lettuce, like a wrap, or on cracker. I'm kind of more of a grazer than having a breakfast or having a proper lunch. That's, and then like I said, then it's usually only a little bit to hold me over. You may have to get a whole nother thing of hoisin. And we're out of sriracha except for that. That's the end of it. Yeah. I should look the other day.
That's right.
But there's plenty if you want that.
Right. And you have the stem olive. That's good stuff too.
So that's what Chris did. Filled it up. Now he's wrapping it up. I don't know, is it showing it well?
Hope so. Let's see.
Kind of like a burrito.
Yep.
But with lettuce. And that's how we eat that. Very nutritious, very lean, and very tasty. Good.
Mm-hmm.
And at PF Chang's, I don't know how much they sell that for, but the first time I had wraps was PF Chang's. I think probably now it's probably $20, and you get they use the little lettuce cups, and I think you get 4 cups. Like $20, a ridiculous amount. This probably cost me this probably costs $10, and we'll get, oh gosh, it looks like with the filling, it looks like we're going to get 4 meals at least out of it. So half the price, 4 times the amount of food. So that's why I cook at home. But I do like to go out to eat, like PF Chang's isn't my thing. That was my sister-in-law's thing. But I do like to go out to eat, and so I can have more things on my rotation. But this is one thing we will eat multiple times a year, but a lot of times I cook it once a year, and that's about all you're going to get out of me. Or some things I'll be like, oh, why have I never cooked this dish? Now I'll cook it, and we won't cook it for another 20 years. So it's funny like that.
Well, some of them turn out to be just more labor intensive or just more difficult than they appear to be. Or
some of the Asian stuff does, but this one isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
This one isn't bad. And I already had that piece of cabbage that I put in here. I already had that as leftover from last night.
Okay.
And yeah, it wasn't too difficult. It took me, I think we timed it was like 28 minutes to prep, and then whatever it took to cook. No time for that. The Insane Chef, never seen him that I know of. He may have shorts that I've seen, but Yeah. I'm pretty basic. But you know, oh, you know, okay, so that dish I had in San Juan, that I want to call it the pantalon, but it's not pants. Pantaleon, I believe, is the name of the dish. Um, that I am craving that dish right now. So, but I'm thinking about a healthier way to kind of modify it. But I kind of made it when I made that, and without even knowing, when I made that picadillo stuffed peppers. So I just have to make a modification, really, of adding just some plantain,
Mhm.
and then that's pretty much that dish,
Mhm.
and a good melty cheese. Recipes I've seen call for mozzarella, but that was whatever. It was more of a cheese sauce they put on my dish. But that stuff was so good. Savory, sweet, sour, a little bit of everything. So well, check them out, Hunter. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. See, the hardest part you have about modding my channel is um, putting links up.
That and getting hungry when watch cooking for an hour or two.
Oh, yeah. Well, today I did prep and then I did some editing, and I found a way to fix my error without totally. I started to totally re-edit that video, but I found a way to fix what I had. But yeah, so that was a time saver. I'm still learning Adobe Express, so it's interesting, but it is a lot more intuitive than any other program I've ever used. So
Hopefully you can use some of my photos and video stuff as B-roll.
I think I am already.
Oh, good.
So we'll see. Yep. Anyway. Oh wait, no, not in this video. Not in this video. Anyway, well, I'm gonna go eat dinner. So yeah, I keep the trolls away somehow. I am the anti-troll. I don't know. I need a superhero name. I deflect trolls. I just don't get them in my comments much. And when I do, I'll interact with them regardless and kind of make a joke of it or whatever.
Yeah, if you can deflect without feeding them, then that's usually the best way.
One kid went away because he said something nasty, kind of perverted or whatever. And I'm just like, you're showing your age. And they were gone. They were gone real quick. So, funny. Well, enjoy your dinner, Hunter. Mark, thanks for hanging out for a bit. I do appreciate it. Anyone who hasn't, hit those thumbs up. I appreciate it. Or subscribe if you haven't. I have a big playlist, y'all. I have cars, vintage cars. I have lowrider cars. I have airplanes. I have travel to the States, to other countries, to islands. We just did a cruise where we went to, what did we do? 4 or 5 other countries? 4 other countries? I don't know. Something like that. Because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. It's not another country. And then what else do I have? Some comedy, cooking, restaurants. I do a little bit of everything. Museums, if you like art, that type of thing. And but thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Yeah, Mark, contact Chris anytime. And then I'll definitely see you Saturday. I know, I love the tractor pulls. I tried to get Chris to go again this year, but we just were so busy. So, but yeah, I'll definitely be pulling out some art soon, maybe this week. But I need to get seedlings planted. Friday, it's going to be a nice day, 50s, high 50s. So I might do some planting then, and I do a garden tour filming. So I may put that out Saturday, because Saturday is normally my garden tour stuff. But yeah, the tractor pulls were great, but they kept playing copyrighted music in between. But the thing is now, though, at least I can edit in some non-copyrighted music or music that's licensed to me. So anyway, that'll be a good thing. All right, love y'all. Thanks a lot, Hunter. Enjoy your dinner. Put your link up there too, Hunter. I know you don't want to do that. Or a voiceover, yeah. Yeah, I did a voiceover. Did I do a voiceover on my last video? I don't remember. I did a voiceover for something, I think. I don't know. But anyway, thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Love you. Be good. Stay positive. Stay active. And Hunter, I'm going to hold you to taking those computer classes. Let's go check some out. Like they had, I hear they had Photoshop, which was impressive. But Adobe Express is way easier. So, love y'all. Take care, and I'll see you later.